Welcome and good morning. Thank you for coming back to the Donahue show. And today we have a very special guest of the Nation of Islam, Minister Jabril X. He's come to answer some of our questions and see if we can get some clarity on what they believe and what their mission is and their ultimate goal. So, if all minds are at rest, Mr. X can get started and we can get right into those questions. Whenever you're ready. I'd just like to start off by saying Assalamu alaikum, which simply means peace be unto you. And with the grace of Allah, I shall answer all of your questions today. So I guess I'll kick things off with my own question to get the ball rolling. Now, Mr. X, off first glance, you seem like a really well together put man. Really sharp. Really smooth. Is it a facade? Is this who you really are? Now, I understand that you are a pastor.
Bro, what? I am not a pastor. What is he talking? You know what? He must be trying to be smart. It's cool.
Do you preach separation and segregation amongst the races?
And is that really what you believe, Mr. X?
We believe that the time of separation from the so-called Negro and the so-called white man is today. We believe that the black man and woman should be freed in name as well as in fact. By this, we mean that we should be freed from the names that were forced on us by our former slave masters. If we are truly free, and that we are indeed free like you guys say, then we should be able to go amongst with our own names, the names of the black people of the earth.
Looks like we have another question over here. What do you have to ask for Minister X?
Hello. Yeah. My name's Karen, and I just wanted to say that I've never heard such division. And it's like weird because,
if you yourself were in an abusive relationship, your therapist would say you should separate with the person. Thank you.
Okay, well, what we're going to do is totally ignore that answer and act like you didn't answer it. And, this person over here. Looks like we have another question. I just wanted to ask,
X.
are you racist? Like, why wouldn't you want me to be with you?
I just told the lady over there, it's not racism to preach separation, especially when you have two groups that simply cannot get along. If you have two children fighting in a class constantly, consistently every single day, does the teacher go and try to convince them to become best friends? Or does she say, hey, Jojo and Billy, you two need to separate because clearly you cannot get along. So that's all that we teach. Separation. Separation is not racism. It's common sense.
Another question that we have over here.
Yeah. I just am a little confused because I'm wondering why teach about separation?
I feel like I'm answering.
Like,
hold up. I feel like I know I'm not tripping right now. I feel like I'm answering this to the best of my ability. I feel like it makes sense. I literally just told this person right here, if you have two children that are fighting consistently, you don't try to make them be friends. You say separate. It's common sense. Two things that do not get along need to be separated.
wait a minute, hold that down, Minister X. We have another person right here.
I'd like to say what scares us is I think we hear violence.
Hold up, miss, because you thought you cooked.
First off, miss, we are not preaching violence. We are preaching separation, as I said for the millionth time, but maybe I'm tripping. Maybe it's something that y'all not processing. How is it violent? I gotta stand up for this one. I think it's crazy, right? That it's automatically violent and it's scary when we trying to do for self and leave y'all alone. You don't like me anyway.
So don't talk about you hear violence, because we hear a guilty conscience.
We are going to move on to another question. Someone over here, maybe.
Can we ask something else?
Okay.
Something that I haven't answered.
All right. We'll try to you. Do you have any questions for Minister Jabril X?
So I was listening to what he was saying. I was just confused as to why he preaches so much division.
Oh my God.
I just feel like, you know, you got white people, you got black people. Why not try to bring them together?
No,
I mean, I know
I
we don't
think-
get along, but
I think these people are really retarded.
whoa. Choice words.
I think people are really slow. Or y'all just cannot process without leeching on
Mr. Jabril, with all due respect, you not understand the point. Well, looks like we're going to take a commercial break. Coming back later.
You're about to be mesmerized. It's here. It's wild. It's sweeping the nation. It's Fushigi!
Fushigi. Like, I don't know what it is, but it's the coolest thing ever, and I can do it.
Well, we are back from our quick commercial break. For those who are just getting on, we are asking questions and trying to find more about the Nation of Islam to Minister Jabril. So we have another question right here.
Before you even say anything, I would like to start off by saying I feel like you look like a dumb person already off the rip. I can tell you have nothing to say. You have nothing of value to say out of your mouth. You can go ahead and go.
Yeah, you know what I had to say was like, why is this guy preaching, you know, separation and stuff? Like, wouldn't you preach more unity? Like, what's your problem? I just feel like that's out of pocket.
What? Bro, sit down. Your own people not even rocking with you like that. You making them look bad. Sit down. Calm down, bro. Another question that I haven't answered, please.
I know it's been 6,000 years of pain, but we can still make it work if we keep trying.
No, I'm done. I don't know what. Assalamu alaikum.